Hi and welcome. Alright, you're looking at the headstock, a clean headstock of my SG61 reissue with the slightly larger look matched stock. Nice freshly oiled fingerboard with that beautiful rosewood. Take my time on this. This is a SG61 reissue circa 2007. Look at how clean I got the pickups. Wow. Wow, they almost look like new. You wouldn't know this is a 2007 guitar. This is a very beautiful guitar for sure. Got to clean up the hardware a bit. Just doing some inspections and stuff. I put some more strings on it. So I had some chrome brass. That was kind of messy. Got my fretboard conditioner. That's about the lowest one I have. And swirl haze remover, which just put a drop on the pickguard. Like, this thing's like almost full. I've had this since I was 15, and then the guitar polish. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be putting on some Fender strings. Tell no one. Because the Gibson people might not respect me if I touch a Fender product. But, yeah, you know, I don't judge other guitar players, but, yeah. There we go. That's what we should do. Now I'm going to try the Fender strings on there just to see 10 to 46, same gauge as the. I love these bright wines. These are great. These are one of my favorite strings in 10 gauge for sure. Of all the strings I've tried over the years, yeah, I really like those. Yeah, so I'm just having a look at, like, the finish on this thing is spectacular. How well it's held up. I mean, it's starting to show some age around the sharp spots, which is normal for a nitrocellulose lacquer. But look at those inlays. That's nice. That is nice. You can feel the inlay there. Yeah. So the truss rod, yeah, I haven't. I'm gonna have to play around with that a bit. But I've pretty much taken the truss rod as far as it'll go. So that was one of the problems with these SG61 reissues, is that they had a tendency to, because the guitar is thinner than a regular SG standard. This is like the thinnest guitar. It's like Ibanez Sabre thin kind of thing. Maybe even, it's around that, right? And you don't have much of a tenon joint. That's your tenon joint. That's all you get. So you get a bow right around here where it starts to bow a bit. It doesn't warp, it bows, right? And there's really nothing you can do about it. I've seen some people come up with fixes and stuff like that, but it is one of those things that you know, like, you can do it with heat. But then you're talking about a nitrocellulose lacquer where you might fix the neck, but then you might have a peeling of the paint, right? So it is a really tricky fix to do. It is doable, but it's not guaranteed. And wood being the way it is, you're always gambling when you play around steaming wood and stuff like that. You can get warps and twists and all those kind of things. So I'm going to let this the oil soak overnight. See how nice and dark that nice rosewood is. Rosewood's a little more porous than other, like ebony and stuff like that, but it does have a lot of character. That is a very, very nice looking. The fretwork on this guitar really held up well too. I don't know if they're stainless steel frets or not, but considering the guitar is 2007, I've had it since 2009. It's held up very, very well. But anyway, I'm going to leave that overnight. Let the oil soak in there good, and then I'll put these strings on. Yeah, I know all the people. I just like to tease, you know, like all the people that get really, really butthurt about their brand of guitar or string or whatever. It's like, you know, how dare you insult it? I don't take things that seriously. So, but there are people that are like that. You know, and I have met people like that. They're like complete purists, like they can only play one brand of guitar, they can only play through one type of amp or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, sucks to be you, like you're missing out. But these are great guitars when If you can get one in mint condition, you'll never find a guitar that plays quite like it. It becomes your favorite guitar very, very quickly. I've often heard that about SGs. It's like, oh, I don't like SGs. I don't like the look of them. Oh, I don't like the sound of them, whatever. Then you play one, it's like, oh, this thing's so awesome. It is probably... I know a lot of people like the Les Pauls more, but if you're more of a lead player, you'll definitely like the SG more, because you just a little easier to shred up here. Like, this is like the first metalhead guitar, right? It's the original metalhead guitar. So anyway, we'll have one more flyby on this, and then we'll get the strings on it tomorrow, and then I can do the SG3, and then I'm pretty much done with the guitar strings for now until I get some more. Yeah. I still got to do the flying Bs, but I need 9-gauge strings. I don't have any. I only got 10-gauge strings. I don't have any 9-gauge strings. So, what a beautiful guitar. Anyway, there we go.